When I pull him, look, I'm gonna hug him, okay? Because I have a short time to hug him and switch the grip here. So when I switch the grip, automatically gonna try to posture up. Okay, look. Look, I'm gonna try to posture up. Now I can open my guard, move a little bit my hip. Now I'm gonna switch the grip again. Okay, look. I'm gonna switch the grip. Okay? So now it's not comfortable here. So look, I'm gonna move his arm to this side here and hug him and control his armpit. Look, I'm gonna open my guard, move a little bit my hip. Look, I'm gonna put my foot here like a hug, okay guys? So look, I'm gonna kick his leg and pull him like this and got the mount. So when I sweep, I got the 2 points and 4 points from the mount. So look, I'm gonna sit and get the back. So I have the hooks here. So I have 4 more points, okay? Vou mostrar mais rápido agora. Alright, so I need to open here. Alright guys, so now my opponent control my belt, okay? So I'm gonna control his collar. So when I pull him to me like this, now I have a time to break his grip. Look, I break his grip. When I break his grip, he's gonna posture up. Look, when he posture up, I'm gonna put my foot on the mat. Look, I'm gonna escape my hip. Look, on the space here, I'm gonna do this movement here, look. When I do this, I'm gonna grab on his neck, okay? Actually on his collar, okay? So when I control his collar, look, I'm gonna go to his back. I have the first hook here. So I'm gonna walk to get the second hook. So look, I'm gonna try to attack his neck. And then look, I'm gonna put the hook. Look, and then pull into me like this. Look, I'm gonna control his collar. I'm gonna pull into me. And then look, I'm gonna control his sleeve. So I'm gonna try to break. When I break, okay guys, when I break his grip, I'm gonna posture up, man. Look, he posture up. So I'm gonna open my guard. So I'm not gonna let it go the grip. And then look, I'm gonna do this. When I do this, I control his collars more as deep as I can. Okay? So guys, now I'm gonna control his belt, escape my hip, put the first hook, and then look, I'm just trying to escape my hip, and then look, I'm gonna put the second hook here. Okay? Alright, so look, I'm gonna control the collar, pull him to me like this, grab under his wrist, under his sleeve. So now I need to break his grip, okay? So look, break his grip. So when I break his grip, automatically gonna try to posture up. So I'm just waiting for that moment to his posture up, and I'm gonna do this movement here. So I'm gonna control his collar. So when I control his collar, I can let go of this grip, grab his belt, escape my hip, keep move, okay? Now I'm gonna control the other collars and pull him to me like this, and get the back here, and then look, I can finish from the choke here, okay? Agora vou fazer rápido. Não, não larga não, deixa eu mostrar. No.
Sorry. Yeah. Que é uma flexibilidade, pode até no ombro, o braço fica preso.
Uhum. Do kimono.